Hello guys and welcome back to your favorite channel for all things Roblox Critters. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far because in today's video, we're going to be talking about tips and tricks to avoid scams in Roblox Adopt Me. But before we begin with today's topic, I want you all to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming uploads. But without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. Scams, also known as scamming, are an unethical method of obtaining items in Adopt Me, such as vehicles, pets, bucks, or toys. Scammers are players who attempt to obtain such things from other players through deception. In Adopt Me, scammers are easy to come across. Players should avoid any trades that do not use the game's traditional trading system, inspect the items they are trading for carefully, and report the scammer to the server. Before a player trades anything for the first time after joining a new server, a pop-up warning appears. Players are limited to how many times they can pay at cash registers, lemonade hot dog stands, and ice cream trucks. These changes are intended to prevent other players from being duped. Here are some of the ways that scammers can try to steal from other players. To gain a player's trust, they can pretend to be a famous YouTuber when they really aren't. Also, offering things that aren't true, such as pet duplication, making pets flyable or rideable when they aren't normally, or changing your pet's color. There's also trust trading, where scammers ask for an item up front in exchange for a promise to give them something later, asking to borrow something and then failing to return it. Then there's the one who's lying about a real-life event in order to gain sympathy and free items from other players. There's also hacker scam. The scammer will pretend to be in the victim's account and know the victim's password in this type of scam. They'll demand that the victim hand over their belongings, threatening to steal them if the victim refuses. In a different variation of the scammer may claim to be able to implant a bug in the victim's device or account. If the victim does not hand over the items, the scammer threatens the previously mentioned bug will be installed on the victim's device account in both versions of the scam. The victim would be pressured into handing over their belongings to the scammer, who would then either leave or ignore the user while scamming other players. So how do you avoid scamming? 1 is get knowledgeable about your stuff. Legendary pets such as dragons, unicorns, and giraffes are more difficult to obtain. You'll be less likely to fall for fake or unfair trades if you know the value of your belongings. Please Adopt Me, scammers will lie about the rarity of an item. The creators warn, so make sure to check the rarity of an item before trading it. Next one is to be critical. Take a step back and think, does the situation seem right and do you know the person and trust them? Lastly is the power of saying no. Don't feel obligated to say yes to something you're unsure about. If something doesn't feel right or makes you uncomfortable, you have the option to say no. So what do you do when you're scammed? The makers of Adopt Me say, we are working on a number of new updates to help reduce scamming. We track every trade in the game, which we can easily search to help punish scammers. We're working on new systems where players can report users and new features for trading, including more trade slots, extra trade verification, and a special trading license required to trade, as well as lots of other things. They also recommended contacting the Roblox or Adopt Me support team if you've been scammed, although they do say we can only help with certain problems. Roblox recommends using its report feature to record in-game abuse. In an official statement on their site, it says, if you made a deal with another player and they backed out, we are not able to reverse it or return your items or currency. Some players have criticized the system, claiming that it isn't always successful in resolving issues. The makers of Adopt Me recommend learning about some common scams you might face in the game and teaching your friends how to avoid them as well. On the whole, the Roblox platform and developers do a good job at helping reduce scamming, and by sharing knowledge we can help make sure more players stay safe and protected. But that's all the time we have for you all today though, so thank you guys for watching. If you all enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already, for more awesome Roblox content like this and much more. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, take care and goodbye.